Here at the Rythmia Life Advancement Center. I'm Kim Stanwood, Terranova. I get to be with you every Saturday. It's gorgeous outside, it's raining, and our beautiful Jessica made it here in the rain to share with you her story from this week. She came with her husband, so I'm sure that'll come up. But Jessica from Utah, say hello.
Hello, everybody.
So this is our time together to hear all about what transpired. How are you today?
So good.
You're
So
grinning.
good.
I just said it before this camera started that you're grinning bigger than I've seen you since you walked in like it's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start at the
Okay.
beginning, and you can keep smiling the whole time because I just love this.
I can't wipe it off.
This transformation has
Yeah.
occurred.
Yeah.
What was your intention in coming here to Rythmia?
I had a lot. I had a lot of different intentions, and I was all over the board. And my intention to begin with was kind of just to support my husband. You know, we hadn't even paid for me to come last Friday because I wasn't completely sold. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm going to come. I'd like to forgive somebody maybe or whatnot, but I really want to support my husband. And so that was kind of my main intention.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because you right now are completely just lit up and you've been sold in the transformation you've had. And that's, I want to use a better word. You've expanded.
Yeah.
So your yes to support your husband really brought even more.
Yeah.
Lovely. So tell us about the more. What did you gather during the week for you?
Oh my gosh. Everything. I came, and how I introduced myself in orientation was, hello, my name is Jessica, and I am afraid of everything from the earth to the sky. That's how I introduced myself when we had to go around and say hello to people. And so now my warm blanket of fear that kept me safe is now freedom.
How beautiful.
It feels very weird not to
talk about that.
Not to be scared. It feels different. It feels like I don't smile a lot. You know, I've got everybody has a thing, and I'm like, my teeth are huge. I look like Roger Rabbit. And so I don't smile a
You
lot.
are so stunningly beautiful. And it's so interesting how our own perceptions just create a whole story.
Yeah.
But what I'm catching right now, because you haven't stopped smiling, is you've dropped that story.
Dropped the fear, dropped the story, cut the rope, left it behind.
Jessica, how
6 days.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
So would you say everything in your life has shifted now?
Oh, completely. You shift one thing and it's dominoes. If you put in the work, it's dominoes.
Talk about that, because I had the joy of observing you putting in the work. You always showed up, even if in class it was like, whoa, I'm here. I don't know how I got here. You still came. So talk about that for you.
Yeah, it's putting in the work. I cannot emphasize enough. Go to every class. If you've had 30 minutes of sleep and you're still processing, get up and go to yoga. Go to every class. Because if you're here and you think you're putting in the work with just the ayahuasca ceremony, like, show up.
That was really good. I want to make sure everybody just takes in. This was wisdom speaking right here. Very often, let me rephrase that. Sometimes someone won't come to the class and say, no, I'm okay. And then sometimes they'll be like, well, I missed this class. Can I now sit into all of them? Because the depth, there's a program that's planned.
Well, it's layers.
Yes.
You're losing layers, but you have to build those layers back up.
Yes.
And that's part of the integration.
Yes. So would you say doing the work for you was that you consistently showed up? Because I saw you in yoga class too. There's a consistency that even if you weren't feeling good, hadn't slept, were confused, or feeling good, you still showed up.
Oh yeah, the first, I think after Tuesday's ceremony, I showed up to yoga. I sat down, I looked at Victor, and I just started bawling. And I got up, and I was like, I've got to go. And I came and I sat back down. And he's like, you okay? Yeah, I got a new heart last night and I don't know how to feel, but I'm here. So
brilliant.
Show up.
How'd your husband do?
Oh my gosh. he was one of the ones that came a little less humble because he's done so much, the meditations, many other medicines, and he's like, man, all these guys are gonna have quite the ride, but I'm going to gain some wisdom, and boom, knocked him flat on his butt.
Oh my goodness.
He learned so much, he felt so much, he lost so much, and he gained so much. He did phenomenal.
I love that. I want to make sure everyone understands when Jessica's saying lost so much, what happens is you have the opportunity here to truly let go of a lot. So the loss that you're referring to is the things that you let go of that do not serve you, the fear, the grief, whatever it was. And the same for Jordan, to let go, and then you create space for what to gain comes through. How do you feel your marriage has been impacted or will be when you return home?
I don't even know how to go on that one. We had strength. We've done so much work for years and years together, and we've had the blessing of growing together. Don't get her. And so coming here in a healthy place and learning and growing from each other and having that healthy perspective to bounce off of somebody that we share a heart, it feels like, and a soul together. It was amazing. It would have been hard for one of us to come. Pardon me. I'm going to go on a coughing fit here.
It's all right.
Water.
Do you have some water anywhere, Sally?
I apologize.
Excuse us,
I
everyone.
feel like that's a purge.
We get to.
Yeah, it could be.
Thank you. Okay, you be still and I'll talk for a minute.
Yeah.
But
it was beautiful.
There's an interesting. I'm aware of exactly when the cough started. It's like as soon as I said, "How's your marriage going to shift?"
It has.
And when we come here, not only does our individual relationship shift, but everything with everyone in our life. So when you come in partnership, last week I interviewed a couple as well, and how marriage shifts for everyone expands profoundly. So your point, thank you, my dear, is perfectly stated, that you just expand double because it's two of you. And what I really want to point out that you said is we have each other's hearts, like we're one heart. So now your heartbeat together is just expanded to an even bigger depth of love. Yes?
Leveled up.
Oh.
A depth of love we thought we had, but we didn't. I mean, our love is amazing, but the depth is
profound. Everything's going to change. Coming to support your husband, you just expanded to a new level of understanding.
Yeah.
Okay, the other elements of Rythmia. Did you love our breath work and the beautiful food? And
yes. I feel so clean. Like my vessel is brand new. Breath work is amazing. Everything's amazing. The food that you intake here and the juice and just the energy of it is a cleanliness that I haven't experienced before. And you can tell that what you put in your body was made with love, and it was made perfectly.
Perfect. And the spa?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The mud, the hot steam shower, the cold plunge, the massages. We did it all. You got to do it all. So good.
So Jessica really means it when you don't miss a thing. She made sure that the two of you really touched base everywhere.
We went everywhere.
I love that. How would you explain this to someone when you get home? If someone says, "Oh my goodness, what was Rythmia like?" How would you explain it in a way that could be comprehensible to someone who's never been here? How do you think you'd do that?
Rythmia is a world in its own that is focused on love and healing like no other place in the world. And you can't help but expand and change and grow.
Okay, that just made me weepy. We're really blessed, those that get to be here all the time and be of service, to know and feel what you just explained, which it's like no other place in the world. But to hear that come from you, and thank you so much. It definitely feels that to us, because there's so much safety here to grow and expand. We're in a world right now that safety to grow and expand and to truly be the fullness of ourselves must be created more often. So here we get to create that, be in it, heal in it, and then you get to bring it home and live in that.
Mm-hmm.
Which then Jessica and Jordan's ability to be in that, you're going to be shifting the realities around you, where people in your presence are going to be like, it's so safe to be in your presence.
Yeah.
It's just consciousness just moves because it's in you.
Mm-hmm. And at the closing today, it was said that every place you go is a temple now. And that hit me because I feel that. And that was beautiful. That's something that I'll take with me.
I love that. Your body is a temple, and every place you go is a temple. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, so one other question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What would you say, even though that was such a good one, I just want to stretch you a little,
Okay.
to someone who's never been here, it's like to who you were 10 days ago. And we're like, I'm not sure if I'm quite sold. What would you say right now to that person from now on this side?
Just jump in. Just jump in. Yeah. The only way that you can fail is not to try. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. Because I am a walking miracle. Because I didn't go to the store hardly by myself. I didn't walk places by myself. And you have to try. If you love yourself, if you don't love yourself, you have to try. That's what I would say.
That was beautiful. Okay, I wasn't totally truthful. I have one more thing to ask.
Fine.
That was good. This one's a good one.
Okay.
You're at opening circle and you introduced yourself a certain way. So right now, how would you introduce yourself? Just from this point.
Hello, my name is Jessica. I am beautiful. I'm free. I am a new person than who I was yesterday, the day before, the day I will be tomorrow. I am love. I'm light. And I can't wait to get to know you.
Yes! That was great. This is Jessica. She's been transformed and she's ready to be the transformation that she is in the world. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing yourself.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for saying yes. Keep smiling, please. Love it. All right, we're signing off on this rainy, beautiful day. Have a glorious day, and we'll see you soon.